welcome to today's video. Today's video is episode 2 of our Zara Alternative series. In case you haven't seen episode 1, let me go ahead and tell you what this series is all about. The idea is to find Indian homegrown brands that are local to India that are alternatives to shopping on fast fashion platforms like Zara. Now, I don't hate Zara, but I'm obviously trying to shop less from there because in the previous episode, I talked a little bit about the politics of it. I talked a little bit about the sustainability of it. I am in any case guilty of being a shopaholic, I will be honest. But at least if I'm shopping from Indian brands and supporting them in some way, I will feel good about it. The learning I have from the first episode is the fact that I don't think you guys care as much about the website stuff, so I don't want to spend that much time diving into that. I do have a couple of notes and just basic pointers on my experience while browsing, while shopping, delivery time. I'll give you that in a quick snippet before we dive into the haul section of each of these brands that I'm about to feature in this video. Just like last time, some brands have been purchased from, some brands I have vouchers from, so full disclaimer over there, irrespective of whatever format I've gotten my hands on these products, please know my reviews are 100% honest, and all the stuff that I'm sharing with you with the pointers and stuff is facts based on my experience. So let's not make this intro any longer and let's dive right into it. Hi, not to start this video on a dramatic note, but the first brand that I had to feature and share with you was actually a really cool, what I thought was going to be a really cool indie bag brand. I shot everything, I featured everything, and I had so many positive things to say about the brand and product rather as a whole. But then I got on bed rest. You guys know that I was on bed rest for a long time in my first trimester, and obviously I couldn't tell people that I was pregnant because I was still in my first trimester. And to my misfortune, I want to say, with this series, sometimes I purchase products and sometimes I reach out to brands, like my team reaches out to brands and says, hey, these are selections that Anam has, do you mind sending them because we would like to feature them. I'm being very transparent with you about the process of this stuff, right? And they sent 3 bags to me, which I loved, and I included in some content on Instagram as well. And then the brand, I guess at some point, because I was on bed rest for a while, seemed to be kind of weirdly rude to my team and run out of patience because they had to wait for the video to go live. And while I fully understand from a brand POV that they waited for a while, they weren't the only brand that waited for a while. Unfortunately, even so many of my paid associations, paid collaborations, not just went on hold, I even lost business because I was on bed rest for, a while in my first trimester. And so I'm gonna have to cut out this part of the video because it literally came down to us saying, you know what, take the bags back if you'd like, because we understand that you've waited, but the way the brand was talking to my agent wasn't great, and they actually got the bags picked up and went to the extent of saying, because I did some bonus content and featured them, this is not paid by the way, but because I made them wait and this and that, I'd also included them in some of my OOTD content on Instagram and things. And they actually said if she uses our bags on Instagram, she better tag us. So if you see me blur out or cover a bag on Instagram and not tag it, it's this said brand that I don't even want to name because मुझे उन्हें free की publicity नहीं देनी है. इनके products ठीक थे, मुझे बहुत पसंद आए थे. But if you don't have humanity in you and you don't know how to just kind of manage your PR well, I guess, like someone is on bed rest. I'm not gallivanting. I've been a content creator for 13 years. And even I have so much respect for the fact that the brands who I'm even doing paid associations with were patient and kind, and jo nahi hua kaam nahi hua, but to be like, yeah, okay, send the bags back. I've sent the bags back. I don't mind not having those 3 bags in my wardrobe. That's not the point. The point is, it's so sad to see that ह्यूमैनिटी नहीं है. आपके प्रोडक्ट्स अगर अच्छे हैं लेकिन अगर आप में एम्पैथी नहीं है या आपको बात करने नहीं आता है किसी के साथ, किसी की टीम के साथ, it's not fun to feature such a brand. And I am the kind of person that no matter how much I like the product, but if I can't have the stance aligned with me, which is the whole purpose of how this Zara Alternative series came up, right? If you go back and watch episode 1, I love Zara products. We all love Zara products. They're affordable. They're jitne ka hai, utne ka hai kind things. But because of the stances politically that they have taken over a period of time, sustainability issues, etc., this whole series started with an ethical stance on things. So it doesn't feel right to feature a brand that was just not great to interact with for my team, not for me. And I'm happy to give their products back, to have had give their products back to them, because फिर मज़ा नहीं आता. I want to feature brands that are good people also. You know what I mean? Not just good products. So yeah, I'm cutting out, unfortunately, a bag brand that I was going to show with you, but I will let you go on and watch the rest of the video. This is life. You live and you learn. And unfortunately, I don't see myself. My team was like, can we never work with them again? And I was like, yeah, you've dealt with them. And if this is your thought process on it, my team comes first. Okay, on to the rest of the video. The next brand I want to talk about is Delta Charms. Now, first things first, I've heard a lot about this brand. I've seen so many content creator friends of mine feature this brand and everything, but it is my first experience. Let's pull out the notes I have based on perusing through their website. Okay, so their collection was very well priced overall. There was a lot of variety, so many options to go through. They do charge you a shipping fee of 89 rupees, so I want to put that out there. And in terms of delivery, I placed this order on 27th of May and I received the order by 31st of May. So quite a quick turnaround also, I would say. Let's go ahead and open this package up. The package comes with everything wrapped in here looking like this, with some basic branding on the butter paper, which is a nice touch. There is a something Hello Gorgeous or Hey Gorgeous stamp over there, wo thoda sa mit gaya hai, so I can't exactly read it. There are notes coming out of here with thank yous for the purchase, and I like that there are pouches coming. No, wait. These are not just pouches, there are things in the pouches, and then the dabba ones are alag se. So let's open everything up. I ordered 7 pieces from here, and I'm seeing 3 boxes and 2 pouches. What's catching my eye is that one of these boxes have gift written on it. I want to go ahead and open that first because I'm curious. How cute! Wait, this is adorable. This is so cute. It is a little bejeweled teddy bear. I hope it's in focus because I'm trying to make sure it is. This is absolutely cute. Thank you so much for sending, Team Delta. This is really cute. It's a little locket, it's a little pendant, whatever you'd like to call it. We've also got these Ziploc bags. Are so perfect to store these things back in. Kharab bhi nahi hoga, so I like that touch. We've also got a little heart with wings going on over here. Such a cute, dainty piece. My god, I hope it's in focus. Really cute again. And they've also very sweetly sent me an evil eye with an A and a heart going on over here. I appreciate this so much. Thank you so much for sending me these additional little gifts. And there's one more. Oh my god, they've really spoiled me. This is another pendant that says made of magic. That is so cute. Thank you so much for sending. This is absolutely adorable, and the shade of gold is beautiful and gets me excited for what the rest of this package is gonna have. Let's dive into box number 2. Oh, these are lovely. This is the first pair of earrings that I selected. Now, full disclaimer, I had actually ordered something else that was sold out, and their team reached out to my team and said that, you know, this is what it is. Because when I'm placing orders, I typically leave my team's numbers on online orders, and they offered to give, you know, something else in exchange, and they sent a variety of options available, and this is the one I went ahead and selected. Looks really pretty. Is it weird that it reminds me of a chilgoza? Like a pine nut, like a slightly bigger pine nut. Really nice. The shade of gold is absolutely beautiful, and the metal doesn't look cheap at all. I have to call that out. Then we've got 2 pieces inside this box over here. They're 2 separate pieces. First things first, let me show you this little doggy tag style one over here. You saw the Made of Magic one. It's a similar style, but this one says fuck the patriarchy. I love it. I love the shade of gold. I'm really particular about the shade of gold purely because some shades can look too yellow, some can look too antique. So I'm really happy to see that this is in that very nice, classy but neutral, not too yellow wala zone. And of course, it comes along with its own necklace as well. This is a completely studded piece. It's basically 4 diamonds, rhinestones going all around. This makes for such a perfect, classy choker of sorts to wear along with both Indian or Western wear, depending on how I style it. Okay, something to note about this piece is that you can even wear it half and half with the paperclip style necklace on one side and the rhinestones on the other. So you basically kind of have a 3-in-1, wear it like this, or half and half. Okay, this pair absolutely has my heart. They're these chunky orb-shaped earrings, gold, very statement. Literally cannot go wrong type of classy pair. Something like this will go on absolutely anything and everything. By now you know I wear a lot of gold jewelry. I don't wear as much white gold jewelry, which is really ironic because, again, I've talked about this before. These two are white gold on me, and I've considered getting my Cartier polished to gold so many times. Even this one that I've been wearing since my wedding, my mom had gifted it to me during my wedding. I have considered getting both of them gold plated, and it's just something that I go on and off from. I keep going like back and forth from it. I haven't made up my mind, but everything that I buy otherwise, fashion jewelry wise, and even the newer pieces I've been making, like even this ring that I had my mom make for me because my mom's into fine jewelry, I had it made with yellow tones, not white gold. So I think I should just bite the bullet and get this also switched. And the other piece we have over here is this baguette shaped diamond necklace. It's again a little choker length piece, and it is again so classy. I love what it looks like. You can see how well detailed they are. The symmetry is chef's kiss. I love the way this looks. So many of these are going to be great to like pair together, like minimalistic pieces that will come together to make a statement with the jewelry. I love. Moving on, oh so cute. I was going to say moving on to the pouches, but this pouch has a print on it that says, "Hey babe, I was made for you." That is so cute. I love these little touches. Is it on both the pouches? Yeah, it's on both the pouches. This was a necklace that I was actually very excited to see because I've seen quite a bit of this online on like Amazon and stuff also. And I've actually ordered one of these from Amazon way back in the past, but that tarnished so easily and it didn't look as nice in person. This looks really nice in person. It's giving that very rich, quiet, luxury wala vibe. Very beautiful, and it's been done in a way that if you don't look too closely, it just looks like one block, but it's actually just bound together very beautifully, I have to say. And we're down to our last piece slash last pouch from this brand. Hi Nibbles, are you here to check out the haul with me? She has to come na during unboxings, hauls, PR videos. Okay, this one is a double layered piece over here, and if you look at it really closely, the thicker one basically looks like a mini of the one I just showed you. It's like a much thinner version of it, and then the thinner one is a little bit, is not the same style, it's a different style, but it's perfectly going with the slightly thicker one to layer up. Nibbles is intruding in everything today. Nibu, go sleep. I like the style of it. As someone who loves layered looks but is a little bit lazy when it comes to actually layering, this will solve the problem and I can just wear one and it'll look like a layered piece. So there's that. All in all, I think I'm gonna rate this brand like a solid 9 out of 10. The quality looks fab, the shipping was amazing. The only reason I'm even cutting that 1 point was because I ordered, like I added something to cart that was out of stock. So ideally that shouldn't happen because that somewhere does hinder customer experience. I'm sorry, the camera is moving. Nibbles is in a musty mode again. That is literally the only reason why. And I think because they charge shipping separately. I don't know, and I should check, and I'll put it on the screen right now in text once I do check. That I do feel like shipping should be made free after a certain limit. So yeah, Delta Charms is getting a rating of 9 out of 10, which is still a very big thumbs up from me. Okay, so this next brand is also a jewelry brand and I spotted some really cute items on here. Before I go ahead and unbox the package, let me look at my notes and tell you exactly what I thought of their website and everything. Detailed descriptions, very easy to load website. I had a coupon code for this website to go ahead and redeem. But apparently if you add more than your coupon code,
it doesn't let you just pay the excess amount. So in case you decide to give someone a gift card, gift voucher from this platform, that's something you should keep in mind. Like, I landed up wanting to shop more than the value I had, but it did not let me do it. So I had to remove a couple of things from my cart. I want to say that they seem like really, really popular as a brand purely because everything I wanted was getting sold out like super fast. So there's something to note over there. Unfortunately, I haven't made note of what date the delivery came in because I've been sick so much in the month of June. But it was a rather fast delivery. My team was tracking it at that time. So that's something I want to put out there. The brand I'm talking about, which is what I should have led with, is called Lazuli, which I think is also a really cute curiosity building kind of a name. Let's go ahead and open this package up. Okay, so we've got a couple of things in pouches and we've got a couple of things in these really beautiful royal blue boxes. Let's go ahead and open these up. These box shapes and templates seem like, you know, like a lot of brands do, but I think the fact that it's like royal blue in the branding seems really nice. Okay, in here also I've got something in a pouch, but first let me show you this gorgeous little necklace that I have over here. It has a knot on it, which is just so cute. The shade of gold is really, really nice. It's not too bright and it's not a rustic antique-ish either. I really appreciate something like this. And I like how the pendant, like the knot detail in itself, is really small and dainty. Like, it's not big. I don't like really big pendants because I feel like they can be a little bit jarring. Let's open the next box and see what's inside. Again, I have another pouch in here, which I'll come to in a second. Okay, this one I remember seeing and being like, I love it. I need to detangle it. So give me a sec. Detangling it is going to take a little bit of while, but let's show this to you like this for now. I don't know if you can pick up on the camera, but I will go ahead and insert a screenshot on the screen. It is basically the female body. Like, you remember those Kim Kardashian perfumes that was really big when she launched them in her body shape? It kind of reminds me a little bit of that when I see it in person. It just seems very cute, very artsy, and like you know, just appreciating your body kind of a thing, which is why I selected it. It has a butt and boobs and everything. It's really, really tiny. I don't know if it's fully reflecting as well on camera, but in person it is very, very, very cute. And I like that there's that consistent shade of gold happening across the pieces. Let's go into the pouches now. Oh, and of course you can also store in these really cute pouches too. Just want to call that out too. Very nice storage option and recall for branding. Okay, I love this heart pendant, and it's a little big and a little chunky, but it is a heart shape. So I make every exception and go in for bigger things on this. If you know me at all, you know I love anything and everything in a heart shape. And can you see that the necklace is not a flat one? It's that rope style necklace also. It's giving classy, it's giving chic, it's giving, I'm in my 30s, but I still love wearing hearts. Literally, not on my sleeve, but like on my neck. And it's giving Heart of the Ocean, I should say. It's just very, 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 very pretty. And the quality feels very nice. Like, it's not feeling light and sastu. It's feeling nice to the touch, if you know what I mean. Oh, these are beautiful. I feel like I ordered stuff a while back and then fell sick. So I feel like I've forgotten what I selected. It's been a little while. We've got these Evil Eye style Hamza and Evil Eye earrings. I want to call them No Nazar. I don't know what the actual name is. I don't remember what the actual name of the product is. I'm going to leave links for you for everything down below in the description section. But these are so, so, so pretty. Very statementy. And again, in gold. I wear gold a lot. I've talked time and time again about how I want to get this stuff polished in gold because everything I land up liking is in gold usually. So I really like this whole gold and blue color combination going for it. And I feel like I'm gonna land up storing these back inside this very is it called a sheet, like, you know, with the little earring holes in them, because then I will remember always which brand it's from. One of my biggest pet peeves about shopping for like fashion jewelry from so many brands is that if they don't have any branding on the piece itself, which this brand doesn't have, you can easily forget where you shopped what jewelry from. So I'm probably going to land up holding on to this so that I know where I shop what from. Okay, I'm a beachy, oceany child. So when I saw these shell hoops I absolutely had to have them. I used to have another pair similar to this, and I remember taking it with me when I went to Mauritius in 2019. Or was it the Maldives in 2019? I did both those trips in 2019, and I think I lost that pair because I haven't worn it in a while. I haven't seen it while decluttering it. I think I've just misplaced it. So this is such a great addition to it. Those were pink and gold, if I remember correctly. This is all gold. This is something I see myself wearing quite a bit. Very summery, very cute. Something that I will wear in multiple ways, especially with my kaftan love. I feel like the aesthetic will go with it really nicely. Oh, I remember loving this pair when I saw it. It's got this droplet style thing going, but like a little bit curved. It's so interesting as a pair. I haven't seen anything really like this. Think of the Bottega dupes that are going around, but curve them up a little bit more and cluster them as well. And I think that these look really, really, really nice. Again, I just want to reiterate, these are not feeling cheap at all. These feel really nice and like nice and weighty to the touch. Some more hearts, for me being the lover of all things heart that there are. These double layer heart things are doing quite the rounds. I've actually seen a bunch of these online on like Amazon and Meesho and stuff like that also. But this one is textured, so I really like that about it. That makes it really unique. And I feel like because it's like hearts in different sizes, a little bit dangly, it'll go really well with multiple types of looks. Is this shade of gold different from the others? Let's compare. No, it's pretty much the same. So there is a consistency in the shade of gold, which is interesting. I'm just not a silver person. I used to be, obviously, at one point in time, but I haven't been for about 6-7 years, I want to say. Yeah. I think we're down to our last pair from Lazuli, which are these adorable little bow earrings we have going on over here. These are so cute. They're little bows, and I feel like they just look so adorable. The kind of earrings that I would 100% wear with like a little tied up hairdo kind of thing. So they really truly show off, and they're done really beautifully, like really, really, really beautifully. I'm leaving links, price tags, all of that stuff for you on the screen, links down below in the description section. So make sure you check them out. Lazuli, all in all, will get like a solid 8-ish out of 10 for me. I hope that they restock their pieces faster because so much of stuff was sold out instantly. But all in all, I really, really like them. Okay, let's move on to the next brand. Hi, I want to give you a little bit of a timeline and tell you that I filmed the first couple of brands that you just saw a while back, and because of my health and first trimester things, I clearly went on a break from filming a lot of content. But here I am, and I have 3 really exciting brands to share with you that we will get into now. Let's get started. I feel like I'm doing let's get started in the middle of the video, but you get it. Beyond Tara is a brand that I'm really excited to deep dive into, and let me give you a personal anecdote on why. Literally within half an hour or 1 hour, I think maybe lesser, of me announcing that I was pregnant, the founder herself emailed me and was like, listen, if you need any alterations or want to get anything done to the clothes, let me know. And I really appreciate that so much. Like I've mentioned before several times, sometimes we source from the brands that I'm doing some content for this series. Sometimes I'm buying. Sometimes we just kind of reach out to the brands and say, hey, I'd like to test it out and feature you in the videos, and I get to keep the products. Beyond Tara has very generously gifted me all the products here, and unlike the bag brand that I had a certain incident with, was human and patient enough to know that I was on bed rest and all of that. And not only like patient enough, they reached out immediately as soon as I announced, like I said, and were like, listen, can we kind of customize it for you in any way? And I truly appreciate that. Not only is that just good PR when you're working with media, it's also a good sense of humanity and human connection, and for the founder to directly reach out to me for this. I will always appreciate moments and things like that, because it means like as a brand, you don't just have a brain, you have a heart, which is so important. I did place an order for everything in this series, in this video I should say rather, a little bit bigger in size so that they could be pregnancy friendly. let's go into unboxing everything. We have a little branded thank you note to kick things off. I clearly placed these orders so early on in June that I also don't remember what I ordered, but happy to be re-exploring everything. Each item over here comes inside its own little butter paper, which I think is a very nice luxurious touch. There's branding on some of them as well. Some of them are plain. Let's go ahead and rip them up so I can get into it. I ordered this in a size extra large. That's what the label says over here. It is a beautiful multicolored collared shirt style dress, as you can see. I love, love, love this material. The material feels very, very, very nice and soft. It's fully buttoned down and the colors are so nice and eclectic, like all together. I feel like it's going to make it super unique. Let's have try on Anam takeover. Okay, I love the way this fits on me. It feels also very, very comfortable, not just from the outside, but also from the inside. The sizing is just perfect. I think I'm going to be able to wear this for a couple more months before I fully like outgrow it bump wise, because it's coming till around here. Debating whether I should go another size up or not, but I think this should be fine for me to wear for now. I also don't want to look like I'm swimming in my clothes. But yeah, I love the style. I love the material and I definitely love the fit. Oh Nibbles, here you are. She's always accompanying me while unboxing things. This next piece is a shorter shirt dress style number. It's not a collar, but it's a Chinese collar that has like a little tie detail going on over here. It's a lot shorter for sure, but I love how interestingly the colors are all together. It's like a lot of pastel, but then there's also like these bright contrasts, and I have to repeat and reiterate that the material feels very nice. Let's go ahead and try this on. Okay, another one that's a win, 100%. I love the color, I love the fit. I want to particularly call out that ye jo detail yahan pe hai they have going on, you know, after a little bit of the rouging that they have at the bottom. They've replicated that on the sleeve as well, which I think looks really, really nice. The attention to detail that they have going on is something that I truly, truly appreciate. I love the little tie detailing happening at the top, which was very easy to work with, I have to say, without a mirror even. And just all in all, I think this is very much my vibe, no? I feel like it's very casual, it's chic. I'm not someone that likes to dress up in a way that looks very obviously overstated. I'm someone that likes the simpler, classic stuff. This is stuff that I can go back to even post-delivery, hopefully on my way down size-wise. But even if I don't, like, this is just stuff that I know I will reach for, irrespective. Me likey, lots. I've got a beautiful two-tone pink shirt over here. It is so, so, so nice to look at. I remember looking at this one on the website for sure, and I feel like, I'm gonna repeat myself again, the material feels really nice, but I feel like it looks better in person. I like that it has a pocket up here. Future mommy Anam might find this useful, is where my brain is going at. It's if you're wondering about the sizing, of course Try On Anam has already given it to you about those first two pieces from this brand, from the Ontara. But I want to see how this fits me now, versus I'm pretty sure this will take me through the entire pregnancy, because I have tried to really size up to make sure that I don't have to keep repeat shopping through my pregnancy. I want as many pieces as I can to be versatile enough to take me through the course. Let's try it on. You know what my realization as an adult in general, but especially now that I'm pregnant, is that I'm very biased towards separates. Like, I'm very happy to be in a dress because it's so simple, it's one piece. But when a shirt fits me as well as this does, I'm extra happy, because I feel like this is something I can wear in so many different ways. Like, in a sense that I can leave it open, have a t-shirt inside, have a tank inside. There's so many more versatile ways in which for me to go ahead and, you know, kind of wear this. I love, love, love the fit of this. This will take me a little bit longer in the bump journey for sure, which makes me happy to see. I love the colors. I think that the colors are so me. I haven't rolled up the sleeves right now, but of course I can roll up the sleeves, make it a little bit, you know, a little bit versatile in the way I choose to style it. All in all, I think we have one more piece to go, but I think this might be my favorite piece from this brand so far. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I like that everything comes in a box. That's a nice one also, apart from the butter paper angle that I mentioned. Did they accidentally send me two of the same shirt? Dress? I think they accidentally sent me two. Wasn't the first one the same? I'm confused. Oh, this is a shorter version than that. Wait, is my brain spazzing? I need to like. Okay, this is a full length version. And then I ordered also a shorter version of the same thing. The colors are definitely all the same. Like it's the same kapda. But that's a full length version and this is the shorter version, which I don't mind, to be honest. It'll match whatever mood I'm in for that day. Collared, button down, same material. Let's try it out. I love this. It is so cute. I haven't buttoned up the sleeves like I did the longer version of this, but it is so cute. I really like it, but I'm kind of regretting ordering the same thing in a long and the same thing in a short, purely from the point of view that people are gonna think I cut the long one and then just made it a short one. Like there's no variety per se. So I may go back and exchange one of them with a different piece. I don't know. Tell me what you think down below in the comment section. But do I love this? I do. I really do. It hugs my bump. It makes me feel very comfy. I love how it has, I don't know how I didn't notice this earlier, by the way, but it has like Tara written on it. So like I love that, like an artist, there's some kind of branding splashed on the outfit itself, which gives it a very cool imagery in my head. Sorry, I'm getting breathless a little bit. It's very normal for this to happen to me of late. I really like this piece. I really do. Whether or not I should exchange it for something else because I got the same thing in a long and a short is yet to be decided. But all in all, this brand is getting a big fat thumbs up from me. I really like the way every piece has felt on me. I appreciate their PR, I appreciate their team, I appreciate the customization options, and just overall the styles, the selection, everything. Big fat thumbs up. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the last clothing brand for this video. Let me unbox this. From Midsummer, off the bat, there is a lovely handwritten note over here. I always appreciate handwritten notes. It says, "Dear Anam, thank you for not only supporting our business, but every creative who dreams in this country. We absolutely love your content and just can't wait to be a part of it. Lots of love, Team Midsummer." That is so sweet. I have to say what's really unique about their package is that there is a paper bag with their branding inside. We don't typically get stuff like this from e-commerce brands. So that's a really nice touch. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to explore from this brand. So let's get into it. First things first, I have a very cute sky blue sleeveless dress. Feels like cotton meets linen kind of a fabric. I don't know if there's any information. It is linen. There you go. That's the material information we have over here. I ordered it in a size L. I particularly love the bottom of this dress, which is like a little bit rouged somewhere in the middle, and then it goes into these beautiful pink floral details. So cute. This is a very my style kind of a dress because I feel like it has a little bit of laid back, it has a little bit of chic, it's easy to wear. Let's have try on Anam go ahead and tell you what she thinks of this. I'm in love. This is so comfortable. This dress is so comfortable, and because of how flowy it is, there's definitely a lot of wear time it's going to get with me and my bump. There's a lot of like space in there, which I actually truly appreciate. The floral details down at the bottom, I just realized also, by the way, while putting it on, it's such a cute combination of the quintessential stereotypical blue and pink together. So like that's adorable also. The material feels very nice. It's not as soft as some of the other pieces I've tried today, purely because of course there's linen in there. Linen looks chic, is comfortable, very breathable. I wonder if this creases that much because I don't think it does. See, even though there's like gentle folds here, I've kept all of them piled up and it hasn't creased that much. So I want to call that out, which is nice. My assumption is that it's not full linen. It must be linen cotton. But all in all, I love it. It's very like, I would wear this and continue the rest of my day. It's that comfortable. Let's move on to the next piece from this brand. The next one is a super cute short black dress, also with some floral details at the bottom. But this is not embroidery, this is like sequins. It actually feels really nice. It's got that 3D aspect to it naturally. The material isn't cotton, it's a little bit satiny, I want to say. It's definitely like, it doesn't mention over here, but it's very nice and like luxe to touch. Let's go ahead and try it out and see what it feels like when it's on. Even though this is a size large, and even though the first one I wore was also a size large, this has a different cut. So this doesn't have as much room in it for sure. Is it absolutely freaking adorable? Yes, it is. I can see myself wearing this to events, for evenings out, for night outs, things like that. In fact, this is something I know I will go back to even post delivery. It makes me feel like that. You know what I mean? Very, very comfortable. I love the lavender, fuchsia, or 3D sequin detailing happening at the bottom. I don't know if the camera is picking up on it well enough, but it's really, really cute. And I think it fits, again, my vibe, my style, simple, throw it on, and one and done kind of an outfit. I really like it. I love this color. This lavender material feels like the first one, that cotton linen blend. This is also linen, yes. Again, we have some amount of detailing going on over here. I like how some of these are like just basics, nice classic silhouettes, but at the same time, the brand has done something to make the piece unique, clearly, which is called out to me at the time when I was adding things to cart. We have a little bit of a flare going on the sleeve. We've got some tassel detail. Even at the back, like on the side, which continues on the back, we've got some ruching and layer kind of pleats, not layers, over here going on. I think we might understand that better style-wise once I wear it. So let's go on and do just that. This adorable fit is taking me back to the first piece from this brand from Midsummer. Really, really just cutesy, very chill. Something I would wear for casual as well as something I would wear to an event, to be honest. I haven't tied up the tassels because like I can't do it at the moment, but I will find a way to when I'm actually wearing it. I think that if you look closely, like it's a flare, right? But I think that if you pull it, it could become like a balloon detail over here, which is really, really cute too. See what I did to the sleeve? Really, really cute. So you wear it either way you want, which is an amazing level of detailing. I love it. I love the color. I don't have much in this color. And just all in all, this is something that I will get a lot of wears out of, and I know it. I also love that it has the button down, which I'm only realizing now that button downs, zip downs will be my best friends when I get into the feeding stage and all of that. All in all, love, love, love. Maybe my favorite piece from this brand, but I don't want to be speaking too soon because we have a couple more to go ahead and try. We've got a short red number going on over here. The material definitely reminds me of the black one that I just unboxed a couple of outfits ago. We've got a whole lot of detailing going on the bottom over here also. Let's go ahead and try it because to the touch from the outside, again, this feels very, very nice and luxurious. Okay, I'm second guessing my choice on this dress. I think it might be because I like the black one, similar, like same cut style, everything from the same brand Midsummer, so much that now I'm not necessarily liking the red oh so much. I also think that much like I did in Beyond Tara, took the same print in two different lengths. I'm like, do I want the same thing in two different colors? When I don't like the colors, when I don't like this color as much as I like the first one, I am 100% the kind of person that will like something and go and pick it up in various colors, but I don't know if I'm liking the red so much on me. I have mixed feelings. Tell me what you think down below in the comments. This is a shirt that I know I really wanted. I want to give you a disclaimer about this brand. A lot of things that I wanted weren't available in my size, again, because I was sizing up so much. Definitely, if you like something from Midsummer, go ahead and add it to cart and place that order ASAP because a lot of their stuff sells out very, very quickly, which is great for the brand. But as a buyer, the consumer's end, you want to make sure you get your hands on whatever you want. There were a couple of other shirts also from this brand that I remember wanting and them not being available in my size. This shirt, thankfully, was. It is a really nice, it's not two separate pieces, it's just one piece that has this detailing. So it kind of looks like you're wearing a crop on top of a white shirt. And I love white shirts. I love shirts in general. And I've been wearing more and more shirts through my pregnancy because it helps conceal the bump and still looks really smart. Let's go ahead and try this out. I love this shirt. No, like you have to understand, I really, really, really freaking love this shirt. I want to get on this brand on Midsummer's website and maybe order a couple more. I like it that much. I really like it. It is so comfortable. It is so comfortable. I think it looks so smart. Let's please ignore the fact that I'm wearing it with maternity leggings right now. I have one pair of bottoms that is fitting me at the moment, which are these Marks and Spencer leggings. Nothing else fits me anymore. I have even outgrown Jerry's shorts at this point. So I have nothing to wear on the bottoms except for these. I'm living in these, and the days that I need to put this in a wash, I'm living in dresses. I don't have bottoms. I need to go and buy more, but I'm also super confused about I don't want to make this video away from what it's supposed to be, but like I also don't know what size to buy anymore because I'm like, this is confusing. I seem to be growing out of things. Separate conversation. I love this shirt. I need to go and get my hands on more shirts from this brand. I really, really like what's going on over here. The fit, the color, the material, the comfort, everything is there. Top notch. Love. The last piece from this brand. I love how smart this piece looks. I have to tell you, it is such a nice looking piece. It's basically a like Rani pink with a really soft pink that looks almost white, but it's not. It's like a very soft salmon. It's a shirt dress, again, very classic silhouette. And I love the way it looks in person. It looks very nice. You know what I mean? Oh, I've selected this in an M and not an L, so I'm hoping that the fit works out for me. Let's go ahead and try it out. I'm confused, if I'm being honest. I think I hyped this piece up so much in my own head that I was expecting it to look a lot more chic than I should have. Do I like it in general? Yeah, it's quite nice. I won't say it's wow, because when I saw it on the website and when I opened it, it was giving me wows. Is it giving wow? Is it not giving wow? I think it is very chic and nice, but I think it just built it up so much in my head. It's very comfortable, I will say. It feels very chill, something I could wear regularly, not something I would wear to an event. No. Something that I think I would enjoy wearing casually. What are your thoughts on this one? Let me know. I think this last piece is leaving me a little bit on the fence and a little bit confused. And I'd love to know your thoughts on this. On to the last brand for this video, and this is actually a subscriber's brand, so I'm extra honored to be able to share this with you. I have to tell you, they actually sent me this in PR, but I liked the quality of it so much that I said I want to kind of put it in this video as a Zara alternative. Of course, we do shop so much jewelry from Zara in general also, and since this is all about the alternatives, I wanted to share this with you as an alternative. The brand, there's a card immediately that comes in with the package. It says, thank you so much for your purchase. The brand is called Pretty Bling and they are a jewelry brand, as the name suggests. I absolutely loved the quality of this 1111 necklace and what it looked like when I first opened it, which is why I wanted to put it in this video. The gold is a really nice soft gold. It's not like, you may have realized by now, I'm really particular about the shade of the gold. It shouldn't look too dull or too antique or too yellow either. And 1111 is something that every time I see, I always land up making a wish. I fully believe in these things, and this is a really cute detail that we have going on over here. And the second piece they sent me is this flexible tennis bracelet of sorts. This is what it looks like. The diamonds, the rhinestones I should say, actually look like diamonds. They look very nice in terms of quality, and just overall felt like something I wanted to share with you guys as an alternative if you were looking at making a purchase from probably an indie brand instead of going ahead with another high-end Zara type brand. You have all of the information for the brands in this video. I really hope you enjoy it. If you want me to do more Zara alternative videos, definitely let me know down below in the comments. You know, I'm always reading, liking, hearting and responding to each and every one of you. I love the idea of finding Indian alternatives, of supporting Indian brands, of supporting indie brands, not just Indian brands. The difference, of course, is brands that are self-funded, bootstrapped versus supported by ginormous VCs, hedge funds, investors, what have you. And the idea is to try and boost sales and give prominence, give footage, give airtime to newer brands, cool brands, independent brands that are really hustling hard. I hope you enjoyed the series. Let me know if you want me to do more of it, and if you have any brands in particular you want me to go ahead and get my hands on down below in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!